Hi friends, so today we're going to be length detectives. We are going to solve the mystery of which objects are the shortest and which objects are the longest. So in our detective kits, you'll find a Q-tip, a toothbrush, and a plastic fork. And with these, we are going to use our pencils as our reference objects and our measuring helper. Do we remember what a reference object is? Right, so it's the object that we use to compare other objects to identify their lengths. So first, let's compare these two items. Which one is longer? So what's our first step for this? Are we going to line it up in the middle? Are we going to line it up at the top? Or are we going to line it up at the bottom? Which way do we think works best? Middle, top, or bottom? Well, when we're doing tall or short, we're going to start at the bottom, right? Because we stand on our feet and we stand next to our friend and we see who is taller than the other or who is shorter, right? So we're going to do the same with our objects. We are going to stand them up on their feet, which is their bottoms, and we are going to figure out which one is longer. So can we place these on our desk and figure out which one is the longest? So we're looking at these. You can also look at them on your desk. Which one is longer? The toothbrush, right. So now I want to add our plastic fork. What's our first step? Right, to line them up at the bottom. Are they lined up? Yes, okay. Which one is longer out of these two? Or which one's shorter? The fork is shorter, right, isn't it? So the toothbrush is longer. So there's these. Now, we're gonna place these on our desk and we're gonna try to arrange them from shortest to tallest or to longest. Can we do that? Perfect. Okay, so we are using our pencil as our reference. Which object do we want to do first? Into our fork first. So we're going to make sure it lines up with the pencil, lined up at the bottom, because that's where our feet are, is down at the bottom. Now is our fork taller, or is it longer or shorter than our pencil? It's longer, right. I want to move it over. No, we're going to grab our Q-tip. Is our Q-tip longer or shorter than our pencil? It's shorter. Yes, so if it's shorter, what side of the fork does it go on? Does it go on this side or this side? Remember, we're trying to figure out shortest to longest. So which side do we want it on? This side? This side? No, back to this side. Okay, so we're gonna put it on that side. Now we're gonna measure our toothbrush. Is it taller or shorter than our pencil? It's longer, right? So we're gonna move this over. Now, is it longer or shorter than our Q-tip? It's longer. What about if we put it over here? Is it longer or shorter than our fork? It's longer. So what is our shortest object? Right, our Q-tip. Now which one is our longest? Our toothbrush. And now which one is in the middle? It's not the shortest, but it's also not the longest. Which one is that? Our fork. Good job, friends. Alrighty, friends, so it looks like we kind of have an idea on how to find our shortest to our longest objects. Did we do that, detectives? Yeah, we did, didn't we? So now I'm gonna challenge you. At home, you can be in your living room, your bedroom, your kitchen, outside, wherever you want to go. Look around and find 3 things. Maybe it's a shoe, or a spoon, a crayon, or maybe even like a stick. And use a pencil to compare them and put them in order from shortest to longest. Then I want you to draw me a picture of that. You're gonna draw me, so if I was to do this, our Q-tip our fork, and our toothbrush. I would just draw a little picture. So maybe that's our Q-tip. Looks like a Q-tip. There's our fork. And then there's our toothbrush. It doesn't have to be good, but just remember what 3 objects you got, and then we're gonna share those with the class tomorrow. Can we remember to do that tonight? Perfect. Now, great job, detectives. You used your pencil as a clue to help you solve the mystery of length. You compared, you measured, and you figured it out. Great job, kindergartners.